Is Monday giving you the blues? Let's turn that frown upside down because it's Mail Call Monday, so stay tuned. Welcome back. What's up, everybody? We're here with a February BOLO box from Simpleman's Comics. But before I get into this, hit that subscribe button down below. Tickle that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping some content. And smash all the reaction buttons down there. Hit them all. Smack them all. And welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Let's turn that frown upside down. Let's have a good time. Let's get excited to talk about comic books. Like I said, the February BOLO box is in. We got the sun shining in. It is a glorious day here in Michigan. I can actually walk outside without a coat, without a sweatshirt. It is amazing. Let me hit up this chat really quick. Thanks for all the tailgaters and the hilarious chat going on. Legion of Comics, what's up, brother? We are Legion. Good to see you, man. M3 Lions got his Berserker issue today. I cannot wait to hear your opinion on this. Love it or hate it. I love to hear what people have to say about it. DNP, baby, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I am pumped. I am amped. Apparently, he wants to do a collab on OnlyFans. Could get spicy. Oh, boy. Perry Comics, thanks for being here, man. Peeping Perry's Peepers up in the chat. William Smallwood, good to see you. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Hanging out. Let's talk comic books. And Mario World, maybe. All right. So I'd love getting these because I know these are stuffed with some pretty awesome indies from Brian Simpleman's Comics. 616 Comics does an awesome job on some great covers. Frankie's Comics also provides some books for Simpleman's, the BOLO box here. But if you don't know 616 Comics, look them up and check them out. They've been doing some fire covers lately, and I love getting a chance to see if some of those covers hit this, if I missed out on them, if they sold out already. Austrian Comic Collection. Hey, thanks for being here, man. What's up? Good to see you. Geek Aficionado, what's up, buddy? I've had a crazy month. I'll catch up with you here today and tomorrow. I got a ton of your content I got to watch because I've been hearing you've been dropping fire, man. Dale of Suspense, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Dude, if you guys don't know Dale of Suspense, check out his channel. Check out the artwork he unboxed just the other day. Primo. It's fantastic stuff, man. Let me dig into this without further ado as I drop stuff everywhere. Happy Monday. Let's turn that frown upside down. Yeah. Yeah. Let's give some positive vibes for Monday, right? Rip and tear and dig in. And like I said, I like getting the BOLO box every month as a Simpleman's Comics Patreon member perk because they're usually stuff with indie books, and indies are kind of my jam. And a lot of times they're the variant covers that I either can't get or I forgot to get or I didn't know about. But what I also like as a perk is showing you the fantastic packing job that Brian does with his packaging. And always love reusing these because they somehow, with USPS priority in this BOLO box, they will arrive pretty much like unblemished every time in perfect reusable condition. And I love that, which means the books show up in perfect shape. And they're not too bad to get into. Sometimes I think he messes with me on the packaging. He packs them so well just to watch me struggle. And he's using a painter's tape, which is fantastic. Helps keep the books in good shape. And what I also love about Brian's packaging is that he goes the extra mile and adds the double layer protection within the mailer so that those corners here take any blunts or any bangs or divots or whatever you want to call it, which helps out a lot. Saves a lot of books. I don't know that I've ever gotten a damaged book from Simpleman's Comics, to be honest with you. It's fantastic. I'm always stoked to see this box show up. BTC Moon Guy, good to see you, man. Hey, Warlord, good to see you as well. Let's yeet some packaging out of the way here. Who else we got showing up? Don Davis, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Man, hope you guys are having a great Monday. Like I said, let's turn that frown upside down. Let's get rid of those Monday blues. And there's the dreaded USPS priority fabric packaging that is a total pain to open, but keeps these things perfect every time. If you haven't noticed, this thing is immaculate. And oh my, give me a hot minute here. This is millions. M3 Lions. Sorry, M3 Lions read it free online. Berserker he's talking about. Lowe's, hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you as well. Thanks for being here. Speaking of channels that I got to get caught up on content, Lowe's has got some great stuff to check out. It's been a couple of weeks since I popped over there. Yeah, there's so many great members in the community dropping so much awesome content. I almost wish that with YouTube, if you hit subscribe, it should automatically just start creating playlists from each channel. So all you'd have to do is go into your watch later and click a playlist from a channel. YouTube, if you're listening, if I hit subscribe and if I hit the notification bell for all notifications, it should automatically create a playlist of that person's content. So I don't have to spend so much time searching for the content because there's so many notifications that hit and they all kind of get jumbled up. Yeet that one out of there. All right, here we are. We're ready to dig in. See if I can flip all these upside down. First book up. Boom, Exo Man of War. Nice. I did not get that from Valiant. Very cool. Awesome cover. I got to look into who did that. Book number 2. Oh, hey, awesome. Haha, issue 1. I did not buy this book, and I missed out on it. It was long gone from my LCS. I didn't pre-order it, and I actually got a copy. So sweet, Brian. Thank you very much. Now I get to read this and actually see what the hype was about. I didn't buy it, and I passed up on it because clowns aren't really my thing, but a lot of people said it was a really good read, so I feel kind of sad that I missed out on reading it, but now I get a chance to read it, Brian. Thank you very much. Book number 3. Oh, shit. Wow. I did not get this. I didn't get this book. I did not get this book. This is the 616 Simpleman's Comics TMNT variant for 112. It's not going to show. It's too white. The retailer exclusive for 112. I didn't get a chance to get this. And I am super glad that this showed up in the BOLO box because that is a awesome, awesome cover for my TMNT collection. Very, very cool. I think it's sold out. I can't quite remember. It's one of those things where you set an alert, then you forget to go check on the book. You get busy with work, you get busy with life, and the next thing you know, you kind of forget about it. Kind of forget about what you're trying to alert yourself about. But bam, that's one of the greatest perks about why I love being in the Simpleman's Comics Patreon group is because a lot of times when I forget about stuff, it shows up with 616 Comics or Frankie's Comics. Sometimes it hits them. Sometimes it doesn't. It's a gamble. But all those boxes are equally mixed up and equally sent out. It's awesome to hit a TMNT book that I didn't have. Very cool. So can I beat that for book number 4? What do we got for book number 4? Speaking of which, before I get to book number 4, Captain Comics, man. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. Check out Captain Comics on Just a Rican, Rod's channel over there for the drawing contest. Not the contest, but the drawing show they do every Tuesday, right, Captain? Hit it up in the chat. Hit it up in the chat, man. Book number 4. Bam! Oh. And the variant. Oh, dude. Brian. Awesome. Awesome. There's only 4 books in this box. But every month that comes out, I get some awesome, awesome books for the collection. Very cool. Haha, number 1, I'm definitely going to read. I might add that to a giveaway or something like that at some point. Clowns just aren't really my thing. If I like the story a lot, I'll keep it. But maybe give that away at some point or add that to a giveaway box. Captain Comics, yes, Tuesday nights. Remind me of the name. It's been a long week. But that's the Simpleman's Comics BOLO box. Let me hit up this chat again really quick. Hey, Freaky Louie, good to see you, man. Ooh. Speaking of people in the chat, we got the great Herminio Jr. Monday's gonna Monday. And we're aiming to kill that. Grab a frosty cold beverage. Hang out, talk comic books. Great to see everybody here. God Tank, hey, thanks for being here, man. Good to see you. Sub everybody up. Support everybody. Check out the channels. Hey, Zombie Dance, good to see you. Didn't know Herminio had a channel. Yes, he does. Check it out. And if somebody's a moderator in the chat that can drop Herminio's link faster than I can, please do it. But yes, I am breathing. Let me hit up the recap on this real quick. Thanks everybody for being here. Wow, 23 people watching. Appreciate it. I really appreciate your guys' time for the 15, 20 minutes hanging out on Mondays to talk comic books and unboxing, because Mondays really do suck, right? Let's turn that frown upside down. Let's talk about some comic books. Let's talk about some comic book content. And let's just hang out and say hi to everybody and see how everybody's doing. Check in, right? Shattered Glass Comics, thanks for being here. Good to see you, man. Oh, boy. Yes. So, super dope. Both covers of the 616 and Simpleman's Comics retailer exclusive variant for TMNT 112. Like I said, I missed out on the book. Didn't think about it. Excuse me. Meant to get it when it first dropped. And then either it sold out or I forgot about it. And just next thing I know, bam, I was able to grab them. Excuse me. So super pumped to be able to add that to the TMNT collection. That's the Virgin variant. And then the Red Splash Virgin variant. Very cool. Thank you so much. Super awesome. Exo Manowar number 4. I had not been reading the title. I'm going to check this out, see if this is worth picking up the first 3 issues. Very cool. And Haha issue 1. Like I said, clowns aren't my thing. Clowns are weird. I mean, this is kind of the, if any of you are like me, growing up in the era that we did, we recognize this as the good old McDonald's advertisement, like outside of McDonald's with Ronald McDonald sitting on the bench, welcoming kids to sit down and take a picture with them. So this is particularly creepy for me, and I'm not a fan of clowns, like I said, but I will read this and I'll see if I enjoy it. I think it's a mini-series. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, right? It's like a 6-issue mini-series. Either way, gonna check that out. Awesome BOLO box. Awesome packaging. Awesome Monday. Hopefully we turned your frowns upside down. Let's shake out the Monday blues. Pretty cool update coming. You guys know me a bit, right? I mean, you guys have seen the channel, and I've shared information with you guys and checked out your channels and whatnot. I feel like I have almost 2 years now on YouTube. Some of you guys kind of know me. I don't really buy mystery boxes. I like the subscription BOLO box. I occasionally like to get the Comic Tom mystery mail call if there's exclusives in there I'm looking for, but I'm not much of a mystery box guy, right? I got 2 mystery boxes on the way because our boy Nemesis Prime from the comic book community, or the YouTube comic community here over on Lords of the Long Box, did a mega Star Wars mystery box sale, rated 20 boxes only. And I'm a Star Wars fan. This is why I really really perked my interest, really perked my ears up. And I'm like, oh man, he's doing this. I'm like, okay. And our boy Nemesis Prime doesn't deal in dollar. Like, I mean, he's digging through dollar bins and digging through books and collecting what he loves. But if he's selling some product, it's not a dollar bin product by any means. I mean, we're talking a mega mystery box. I got a couple of these coming. They're limited to 20, 2 grand prizes. Each box, not even the grand prize, but each box is going to have 2 slabs in it. And I have, I think, 10-ish books. So I'm super stoked as a Star Wars fan. I'm really stoked because I kind of found something that I love in the mystery box game that I feel like I'm definitely going to get my value back on that. He's definitely going to pack those really well. I'm really looking for that. Looking forward to showing you guys what he had going on with that. That's coming up. I'm looking forward to getting that recorded tonight and possibly dropping it tomorrow. And if life throws me some lemons and I've got to make lemonade, I'll go live and I'll do it tomorrow. One of those showed up. So I'm really amped and really pumped that I've got something that I'm really interested in, the mystery box game, that I can actually check out. Because I love watching you guys unbox mystery boxes and seeing that stuff. But a lot of times the mystery boxes are geared towards stuff that I either already have or that aren't quite totally in my wheelhouse of interest with comic books. And I'm like, yeah, and I get that. And some of them are just like hundreds of boxes for 1 or 2 grand prizes. Nemesis Prime killed it with 20 boxes with 2 grand prizes. And I think he even said he was going to pack in some other extra special stuff in there. I know the one that I got is super heavy, so I'm guessing there's a couple of slabs in there. Really looking forward to sharing that. I am pumped for this week. I hope you guys are pumped for this week. Possibly doing the Star Wars mystery box tomorrow. I'm going to do it live at a minimum. at a minimum, I'll do one live tomorrow. And new comic book day on Wednesday. Maybe I can record that other mystery box if it shows up in time and get that posted for Thursday. So this could be an action-packed week for Comic Man Andy. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Don't forget, find everybody in the chat, sub them up, support them. Geek, they were check out Nemesis Prime on Instagram to see those that mystery box. It's right up at the top of his feed. The 20 boxes sold out within, I think, 10 or 15 minutes. It didn't take long at all. But yeah, Dale Suspense is pumped too because he sent in a box of CGC. Man, I can't wait for you to do that unboxing. I have been a slacker sending stuff to CGC. Like I said, I've been kind of nervous with all the signings that they've been doing and all the big events that they're doing. I'm kind of a little gun shy. The first box I need to put together is a box of CPR slabs that I want Geek Aficionado to take care of for me and send those out. And I've talked to him and I told him that I haven't forgotten about it. I haven't forgotten about it. I'm just gun shy with CGC and what they've had going on lately. And then I need to get my own stuff sent to CGC and get them pressed and clean. Like I said, my YouTube channel, you don't have to subscribe or comment. Just thanks for watching. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Smash the button. Smash them all. I need to get some stuff sent to CGC here soon at some point. And I'm committed to... I'm going to grade my Something is Killing the Children set. I got a cover of everything from the very beginning, and I'm committed to sending all those in. So I think I'm going to get those in 5 or 10 book lots and start sending them into CGC. And they're all right off the shelf, never read copies. I read it digitally so that I wouldn't have to handle the books too much. So a simple clean, a simple press. They should be serious 9.8 candidates. Ooh, I need to get into some CGC unboxings. I've been rambling for longer than I usually plan to. You guys are great. Maybe one of these days I'll do Monday as a longer form content kind of show. If I had the community tab, I would ask that question and see what everybody thought. You know what I mean? Should Monday be a short form content like this, 15, 20 minutes? Or should Monday be a long form content of half an hour or more? Mooshu Simon, good to see you. Thanks for being in the chat. It's not going to show up in StreamYard now because you just went Gert. Shake those Monday blues. Let me hit this chat one more time before we call it a day. Herminio, longer, please. Okay, yeah, I wonder, man, because there's a lot of competition out there when it comes to content, and longer form content can burn people out to some degree too. You know what I mean? Making the most of the time that I have available with you guys is always the plan on Monday, so I can sit and hang out and talk comic books. 15 to 20 to 25-ish minutes is usually what I plan. The BOLO box goes fairly quick with 4 covers, 4 issues, and then I can sit and talk with you guys for about 5 or 10 minutes, which is awesome. And where it just jumped on me all the content, he says. Los, he's got Something's Killing the Children 3 and 4 second printings to see. Ooh. Dude, I cannot wait to see those get unboxed. M3 Lions. Yes, Strange Academy, I think, is another great one to send out for grading. Lots of first appearances in a book that's been pretty good. A book that I think has been actually pretty good. And it's kind of one of those things where it stands out a little more, in my opinion. Lots of first appearances, like I said. Stands out a little bit more. It's an enjoyable read. So I should probably consider my boxes of books that need to go to CGC just forever filling up. Sub up to M3 Lions. Absolutely right there, Mike. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else that can share some links to other people's channels. I miss the days of YouTube having that simple little button on the side where you can click it and go to channel, and it was really easy. Zombie Dance says longer as well. I'm going to have to seriously consider doing that. Find some sort of, because sometimes it's really just about sitting and talking and hanging out with you guys. I mean, honestly, the unboxings are fun, but you can find a million unboxings on YouTube for a million different things that interest you guys. The unboxings it's just a way of started out like, I'm always going to be buying stuff from my collection. I'm always going to be filling gaps in my collection. Why not sit and hang out with everybody and talk about it? You know what I mean? Whether it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes or an hour. There we are. Hey, Mom. Good to see you. How you doing? You only have sausage links. Sausage links are delicious. They are delicious. Yeah, that was really easy back in the days. You just click that button, hit subscribe to the channel, or it takes you right to their channel page. I can't believe YouTube stopped doing that because it was such a convenient way to support other people and find other things that interest you. Because if you're in a show that interests you in a live chat, and a lot of the other people are in there, it's pretty easy to surmise that everybody's there because the central topic interests everybody. So why not check out their channels as well? It's just Geek Aficionado says 20 minutes or less. That seems to be very convenient for my schedule still. So that's what I'll continue doing for the moment. It might be something where I continue Mondays as 20 minutes and I find a way to do a longer form of content during the week. 2 shows a week has been manageable. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but some of you may have seen Andy Given Thursdays on the Comic Core, some of the other shows that I've done. Those were all a great time and a lot of fun, but hour-long content or hour-long format or more gets really hard to manage week to week. If you're doing 3 or 4 days a week, it gets to be a second job. It gets to be a lot. I can't imagine having to record and edit 3 or 4 hour-long shows every week because I just not feasible time-wise. Look at that. Everybody's subbing them 3 lines up. Awesome stuff. Share the love. Simpleman's Comics BOLO Box link. Absolutely right there. Speaking of which, I'm glad you mentioned that. I just realized as of, I think it was last night in the Patreon group, Brian messaged that there was 1 spot available. If anybody is looking to get in on that, because I think there have been people in the past that have asked me and asked Brian when spots are opening up. There currently was 1 opening up as of last night. And I think he has a couple of the boxes available for public purchase on his website. He's not wanting to make that a regular thing, but sometimes when the retailers send books and there's a couple of extras, he definitely packs those in the BOLO boxes and sometimes makes those available. So you can use that link down below to find some of the public boxes available. And you can also use that link down below to look for the Patreon group. I think it might be a link in there as well. You lost six subs in the last 24 hours. Bots, man. I tell you what, bots. Every week that I'm like, oh, cool, a couple more people subbing up. Maybe they're interested in what we have to offer. And then a couple of days later, they're gone. I really think it's bots because sometimes it happens with the bots commenting down too. Like hot stuff here. Check out this minute mark or that minute mark. I love responding to them and just it's a fun time. Business Blaze. Everybody's subbing people up. All right. Good stuff. Great stuff. Thanks everybody for being here. 25 watchers. Really appreciate you guys' time. Shattered Glass says, we've been doing daily content on Whack Comics all year. Definitely a lot of work, but we know our hacks help the community so much. If you haven't watched Whack Comics, you should. Whack Comics is hilarious and is a very good time. I love watching those guys. I don't always get a chance to comment and show that I've been there and been supporting, but I'm definitely watching. Sometimes it's when sometimes I just take a phone or tablet. Don't do this. I don't recommend doing this. Sometimes I take it and start a show when I'm getting ready to drive and I set it off on the seat so I can listen to it because I don't have a way to connect to my vehicle they're not going to let you watch YouTube shows while you're driving. But at least that way, if I have the show running over on the other seat and I'm not watching, I can hear it. That's always a fun time. How about 1 hour bi-weekly? Absolutely. That's not a bad idea at all. Bi-weekly is not a bad idea at all. There's a couple more announcements coming up while you guys are still here. Now that I think about it, bots definitely suck. Yeah, sub up Dale of Suspense. Absolutely. Dale's got awesome content. Dale's a great guy. And like I said, a couple of updates here when I catch up with the chat here. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing the link. Absolutely. Thanks, Mike, for helping out with that. Yes, man, absolutely. You're welcome, dude. Good stuff, fun stuff. Sub up Whack Comics. Check those guys out. At a minimum, you're going to walk away with a couple of good chuckles and laughs. Seriously. All right, a couple of quick announcements. Skeff's got some great stuff coming up. He's been talking to me, and he's been bouncing some ideas back around. Unfortunately, I cannot share what Skeff has coming up, but you got to stay tuned to Skeff's comic knowledge. I tell you what, man. He's got some great stuff coming up. You might see me make an appearance or two, pop it in or out just to hang out or something like that. That was actually the big announcements. Ooh, next announcement. The 15th of this month, I'm actually finally going to be on Comigories. I've been invited by everybody more than I can remember, and Monday nights have always been packed and always been really busy. So Monday the 15th, next Monday, I actually got to start prepping here soon. I'm going to be on Comigories. If you want to see a fantastic failure, I'll be on there. It'll be a good time. I wonder how much I can bribe John to make all of the categories Punisher related. That's my one fear, is most of my collection is very, very Punisher heavy, and it's not as diverse as a lot of other collections out there. So we'll see what happens. But Comic Gories, I'm really looking forward to that. I'll be a nervous wreck. It'll be a fun time. Come watch that next Monday. Subs John's Comics and the Comic Gories. Yes, check that out. Absolutely. Hashtag allegedly. What, me being nervous? You never know. We'll see what happens. But yes, thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate the outlet talk with you guys. It's a great way to relieve stress, great way to hang out. It's a fantastic way to work on public speaking and to practice many different forms of communication. You know what I mean? Better yet, all Saga questions. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if JP and John's Comics make sure that there is 0 things that can be related to Saga for Comic Gories. Talk to JP. I might send him a message just to mess with him, man. It's how you sell it to the audience, Andy. How I sell what? We'll see. How I sell myself? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, yeah. Comic Gories. It's how you sell it to the audience on Comic Gories. Fake it till you make it, right? You can't bullshit a bullshitter, but definitely I'll give it a shot. Either way, it'll be a fun. I thought about that M3 lines. I thought about just every one of my responses should be Saga number 1. A miserable failure, but a hilarity at the end. That would be hilarious. Man, thanks again, guys. It's been an awesome Monday. Hopefully you guys' frowns are turned upside down. Turn those blue colors to bright colors. The sun's shining in. What did I just say? The sun is shining in. It's awesome weather here in Michigan. It is fantastic. Everybody go outside, enjoy the outdoors, get some steps in, go do some hiking, get some physical activity in. Yes. Thanks again, everybody. Y'all know how I do it every week, right? We go peace out. We go pinkies out. I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side for the next video. And remember, everybody, the most important part, all day, every day.
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.